beyond an honor and a privilege to be here with you all. I mean, this set, of course, we all sacrifice our lives to be a part of this industry and be a part of this game. And when you have such a good group of people that you come around every day, it makes it all worth it. So thank you for the opportunity. Thank you, Ramla, for just having a tremendous production. Thank you, Emiasi, for being who you are and being the pulse of the set as the number one. And everybody else, I can't go down the list, but I appreciate you all. I love and appreciate you all, and thank you so much. And I'm glad my characters didn't die because I want to come back.
So let me get this straight. I would be broke, unable to get a job, and I could lose my kids.
Your client should be very worried.
Chanel is going to prison. She will have her freedom taken away by you.
I made a mistake.
Tell me to stop.
You think this is selfish? I'll show you what selfish really is.
You said, and I quote, I hit him while he was choking me.
He was gonna kill me! Did you kill JT?
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, if you love Reasonable Doubt, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like the video, and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Now today, I'm going to be talking about Reasonable Doubt Season 2, Episode 10, the season finale. This is my quick thoughts. I will not be doing a full recap for this episode, just giving you my thoughts on what I saw in this season finale. And this show is one of my favorite shows that I do watch. Now, we know this show, it came out 2 years ago, and we finally got season 2 this year. And when it first came out, they did send me a package for season 1 with a lot of goodies. Of course, it was themed out for the show. We got Jax's profile, a list of all like the main characters from the first season. Some of the things that we saw on the show, they gave me in this suitcase. They gave me a pair of Beats by Dre that I still use to this day. But a lot of things that they gave me in this suitcase, it was related to the show, which was very interesting. And it made me tune in a little bit more and, feel more connected to what I was watching. Now, as I told you guys, this is just a show that I watch. I don't really be looking for all the details like I do in the shows that I do recap, which, it's cool, know what I'm saying? Because I want to just sit back and relax. But since it was the finale, I decided to give you guys my quick thoughts on this particular episode and just the season in a whole, which it was a very, solid season, a good season, and we got pretty much like a murder mystery in season 2. Now, as I'm watching the show, because I binge watched season 2 in about, 2.5 days just to catch up. Now, as I'm watching it, I'm like, man, whoever did this, it had to be somebody that was real close to JT and Chanel, right? Now, usually with, storylines like this of who did it, usually the person that they're trying to make it seem like it is, it's never that person. So, of course, they made it seem like it could be Sally or whatever, her cousin, of course, Chanel's cousin Sally. They made it seem like it could be Adrian as well. Like people that was, real close to her. But I'm like, man, it got to be somebody else. But as I'm watching the show, I'm just thinking like, where were the kids at? Now, I'm not even knowing all the details about the kids. I know they did mention them a few times, Jordan and Natasha. But from the get-go, I'm just thinking like, man, what if it was one of the kids? Because usually kids, they see or hear something. And they made hints of, kids knowing more than they do in this season with Spencer telling his dad, like, look, we know you staying here already. You know what I'm saying? We already know you be sleeping with moms in the bed and stuff. Y'all trying to play it off like we don't know. But kids know at the end of the day. And then with Natasha, we learned about her real moms and how she went through what she went through. So that's even more history for her. And they did not give them a lot of screen time. Now, usually with shows or at least storylines like this, they will at least give you a little bit more screen time of the person that actually did it. But with the kids, we barely seen any of them at all. And they wanted to make sure we did not. Which in this show, you pretty much just got to follow all the small clues that they are giving us, right? But I knew from the very beginning, like, man, I would not be surprised if it is one of the kids. And as I told you guys, I'm just binge watching it. So I'm not even knowing all the ages of the kids like that for real. I'm just trying to catch up. But the kids was always in my mind like, man, it got to be something with these kids. Because usually, as I told you guys, the people that they're making it seem like it is never that person. It's always someone else. And it made all the sense in the world on why Chanel was pretty much trying to take the rap for this. You know what I'm saying? She was trying to protect Natasha at all costs. She did not want her going down for it. So this is why we saw her do what she did. But I'm gonna tell you right now, JT's mom, she was pissing me off. Like, really? I mean, she's the reason why JT is the way that he was or whatever. And every time I saw her on screen, I was sick and tired of her, y'all. I'm glad that Chanel pretty much put her in her place once she was released at the end of the episode. And, you know, hopefully she stays away from them kids. You know what I'm saying? You don't want her implementing any of her wrongdoings on them, especially after the way that JT turned out. Now, luckily, your girl Chanel was able to get out because we know Lucy, she talked to the judge after everything went down. She listened to your girl Jax, and you know what I'm saying, they helped her get out because it was not looking real good, right? And this story really was sad just to see, you know, Chanel go through what she went through. We even saw it with like Lucy's character as well. Not as detailed as Chanel's, but just going through some similar things. We also saw the trauma of Jax and the things that she dealt with from season 1 and how it pretty much carried over to season 2. She was going through it. But I would say this, Jax, she had major character development in season 2. We saw all the things that she went through in season 1. Dealing with Michael Ealy's character, the trauma, and then dealing with Lewis, him knocking up Tony, you know what I'm saying, having a baby on the way. It was a lot of stress. But their whole relationship, and I'm talking about Lewis and Jax, that whole relationship is just flat out crazy. Like, really? Like, really? Your boy Lewis, he out here getting it in. Jax, she getting it in. Lewis watching it on, video. They got a freaky, deaky relationship. The foundation of the relationship is freaky. So whatever went down, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Baby on the side, a break baby, whatever you want to call it. It was a lot of mess. And, your boy Lewis, he did end up losing, his child, which was very sad. But man, it was a very stressful season for the both of them. They did have therapy to work things out. But I'm going to tell you right now, most couples, they would have just divorced, you know what I'm saying? They would have gone ahead and got it over with, y'all. Because that was a lot, a whole lot. But that goes to show you, when you freaky deaky like that, things like this could happen, you know what I'm saying? But even though Lewis lost his child, come on. Y'all know Jax is probably like, man, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got to deal with that stress. Even though it's kind of messed up, but they gave us, hints of that in this season with, her very pissed off that Lewis was the father. Lewis even said, like, man, I wish I wasn't, having this child and all this stuff because of stress and all that's going to come with it. So it is what it is. Now, at the end of the episode, we know Tony, now, since the baby did not make it, she wants to blame Jax and Lewis, and she's going to basically try to sue them. And this is probably the storyline that we're going to see next season if we do get a season 3, which Hulu, normally they do give us like 3 seasons with some of these shows. I know I did Wu-Tang, what was that, last year? But they gave us 3 seasons of that, and it seemed like it was a lot more story to tell. And it felt like a lot of things was rushed in that final season. So hopefully, if we do get a season 3 of this show, they're able to write it out the correct way and, everything flows out real good. But we shall see. Now, I would say this. If this was season 1, Jax, she would have gone ahead and got her cheeks clapped by your boy Corey Cash, a.k.a. Morris Chestnut. You already know what time it is. You already know she would have gave it up. Know what I'm saying? She wanted to give it up to him this season, but she's changed. You know what I'm saying? She's trying to be a better person. But Jax from season 1 would have definitely got her freak on. But your boy Morris Chestnut, he did a great job playing Corey Cash. He was able to get his happy ending. Things worked out as far as his old client and, getting her release. And of course, everything that went down with Jax in this particular case. Also, the music on the show. I watched a lot of TV shows, and this show, it has some of the best music of any show. You know what I'm saying? Whoever's in charge of, putting the songs in the show, they know exactly what they doing. But down below, I want you guys to let me know, how do you feel about season 2 of Reasonable Doubt? Will you tune in for a season 3? Now, if they do a season 3, I may do like weekly quick thoughts, early impressions on the episodes. I don't think I'm going to recap it because I just want to sit back and just enjoy the show without having to basically just look at every small detail and talk about it. You know what I'm saying? I want to be like y'all. I just want to watch it and chill and just give my quick thoughts. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to see what time it is. I want to thank you guys once again for all the love, all the support, and I will catch y'all on the next one. But let me get up on out of here, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.